when I was 12 and I met this guy off the internet and we saw a movie together and he gave me $20. I still have my V card, by the way, but you know, he did things and he gave me $20 and $20 back then was like $50, you know? So I kept thinking about that incident. I'm like, all right, well, I can use old men that are perverts and make a lot of money. I started getting on Backpage and I made a profile on Backpage. I was on Craigslist. I was on Plenty of Fish. I was on like these little Ohio Infinite chat rooms, just like talking to all these older guys. And since I was grounded, I had to figure out a way to meet them. And they would come into my school. And back then, all you had to do was have a note.
Right.
You know, and like, oh, yeah, I'm picking up my niece or I'm picking up my granddaughter. And that's exactly what they did. You know, like I'm picking up this and they would let me go. And then they would drop me back off before the bell rang.
From high school.
Well, started out in junior high.
Wow.
I was in 8th grade.
I seen that chick on the interwebs before.
So that's what happened.
What?
Thoughts.
What?
Thoughts.
What? What the? What? Damn. Wow. Listen. Wow. Unfortunately, that is the start to prostitution. And that is exactly what she became. That is, and the school signed off on it. They're not there. They wasn't doing their due diligence.
The rules weren't strict back then. That's all you needed to get a kid out.
Yeah, but God.
Well, I'm glad they changed those rules.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to, because it's a lot of trafficking going on.
Well, who would think of that? No, you're right. You're right. Misguided youth and a system that don't work. It's
like, who thinks
of something like that? That's not normal. It's not.
And you got to see, she came up with this plan.
I know. It worked.
You get what I'm trying to say? So, she was in, how old you got to be? You got to be like 13.
She was like junior high.
Yeah, that's like.
How often was she presenting these notes?
This one, she said middle school. This is like
every day.
Huh?
Does it matter if she got to get out?
Just trying to get that money.
It doesn't.
She was getting paid $20, 20 whatever. She was getting paid.
Oh, it was more than that.
But I wanna. The reason I'm asking, I'm like, did the school not pick up on trends?
I guess not. No, she just
brought
a note.
This is like this. If you got a note, you got a note. I don't think it was happening every day, but you know what I'm saying?
No, it didn't happen every day. But when it did happen, she'll bring a note or whatever to school saying that, oh, grandpa, whoever's supposed to pick me up and supposed to take me to the doctor, I got an appointment, you know. That's why you got to keep an eye on your kids, man.
So the thing is, I don't think, to me, I'm going to make this conclusion, and this is my opinion. I think she was doing more than what she said she was doing.
She said she still had her V card.
Mm-hmm. Right. So that's
meaning she still was a virgin.
Yes.
In certain places.
I don't think so. I'll be honest. I don't think so.
She got like 3 other holes. She was filming them. Yeah.
But P, grown dude. She didn't say 20-year-olds. She said old guys. Well, she was younger, so she would think someone in their 30s or 40s is old. So
still too old for her. Nah, she was tracking older guys because she was trying to get the money.
Yeah, because she figured out they were pervs. So
yes.
You know what I'm saying? So let me ask the question: is
what they were giving her $20 for? I still want to know what she.
Well, I think you know what they was giving her $20 for. You know, she
lying? Talking about
she not lying. I seen her on the internet
about her B card. That's what I'm saying.
Right, that's the same thing I was saying.
Well, you know, she was a virgin in the ear. You know, you know. Some people it's situational. I don't know what they do over there, but you think she's lying? I don't know. Maybe she gave it up later, when she was older, but again, other holes to fill. So,
Brandon, I don't think that's the only thing, man. I seen it with blacks and with Spanish too. So you can't say only. You can't.
You mean like a sectional virgin?
No. No, I think that's across the board, bro. Across the board. Trust me.
Oh no, I'm talking about her. I get
her.
It. Okay. No. Yeah, it's perverse in every culture, unfortunately. But I can speak on her. I can only speak on her.
Yeah, because there's also is like this. There's fast young girls too. There's fast young girls.
Yes.
Definitely, because let me tell you, when I was in 8th grade, I thought I had no chance because the chicks in not 8th grade, in 9th grade, the chicks were dating dudes with cars. I'm like, how the hell we gonna compete? You 14, I'm 14, and your boyfriend got a car. And we're not talking about like high school, senior. No, they were getting dropped off by dudes with cars. So it's like, oh, I can't take y'all on a date. You know what I'm saying?
Little did we know those were perverts.
So the girls would tell you, their boyfriends are 21, 22, and you're in a classroom 9th grade and you're looking at all these pretty girls, and none of them are dating the dudes in their damn grade. They're all dating like senior or college people.
Nasty. Yeah. But no, that is a thing I see quite frequently. It's like, man, we do not realize that these young girls was getting picked up by grown men with vehicles.
Exactly.
That these were grown men that should have been dating women in their age bracket, but you out here around the school, R. Kelly in it.
And we thought they were ballers. It's like, look at this cat. This cat a baller, man.
And these chicks didn't know they were victims.
Yeah, I believe it.
Yeah. They picked up, dropped off.
They signed up. I mean, what's the word? They wanted to be a part of that situation.
Yeah, but their brains weren't fully developed, my guy.
Neither way, it was gonna happen. I mean, I want to get killed, but is it gonna happen in the building or on an island? It's gonna happen. Yeah.
On an island.
Yeah. So just let it happen.
Just let it happen.
I'm trying to squabble. Just let it happen.
No, so I could see what he's saying, but it's like this: you don't want that to happen. But the reality is, if that young lady, and because I was talking to a therapist one time, and I was asking a general question. It's like, so if a girl, and my question was, if girls are of a certain age, like 14, 15, 16, and how do parents handle young girls that want to have sex? I think that was my question. That's for like a therapist or something. It's like, there's nothing you could do about it. And that's the reality. There's nothing you could do about it. And I was like, that shook me to my core. I'm like, then I thought about
education.
So we can't put a chastity.
Right. Nothing you can do about it at all.
No. So there's preventive measures. So that's preventive measures. But if they're in the act or doing the act, it's nothing you could do. So this is being included with the preventive measures. You know what I'm saying? So that's where it lies. You get what I'm trying to say? So if they're sexually active, they're sexually active. We're not. It doesn't have to be based on this subject that we're talking about. With amongst, like, let's make it normal amongst their peers. You get what I'm saying? Amongst their peers. So there's nothing you can do about it.
Man, listen, I'm doing something.
That was the answer. You can talk to your kids. Yes, as parents, you could talk to your kids. But that was the question that I posed to I'm like, but what? It's like, there's nothing you can do about it.
I'm putting air tag.
Once they're already in the act.
As soon as you ain't.
Well, not in the act. I'm just saying. I just said that for clarification. But if they're already doing it, what would deter a young girl from? Well, I can't put it on her because it's two people.
But the thing is, with this girl here, she was doing it to make money,
and she continued to do it. She continued to do it.
Right. She wasn't like so she met a specific person that happened to be older that she was with. Oh, she was in it just for the money. That was her only goal.
Mm-hmm.
To fleece these dudes. I'm pretty sure she still had a boyfriend too.
Yeah, that's crazy. So
fleecing them.
So at that stage, right? We understand the age, and we already know this is exaggeratory, right? For most of these dudes, because none of them were her age, right? Mm-hmm. But my question is, she was soliciting herself.
Yeah, she was.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, I can't understand that.
I mean, look, she don't have the right people in her life teaching her morals. The most important thing for her was money. Money.
You have the right people in your life, and chicks still do this.
Hey, you know what's crazy about this whole thing? It happened where they told her to go to school and learn. Go to school and learn. She went to school. She learned to make some money. Shmoney.
Oh, man.
And listen, it happened in the schools, so the school's also an accessory.
Agreed.
It did. No,
They participated. They participated.
No, she figured out a route through school, but it didn't happen at school. I think it first happened when she went to a movie theater. I think that's how she said it in the beginning of the video. They went someplace and, you know, the guy did some touchy-feely stuff.
No. Yeah, she got out of the school, though.
Mm-hmm.
And he brings her back before school is done.
Yeah. Multiple people, not one, multiple people.
No, I know, but whenever it happens, she leaves school and he picks her up and they think it's a relative. And
right. It probably didn't come in like anything to them because he was so much older. So
like,
she's not doing nothing with that guy. That's got to be uncle or grandpa.
Yeah, because who goes to school and pick up somebody else's kid and they willingly come out and leave with them? That's not normal. So the school participated too, if you think about it. But nobody really found out, I guess. Seemed like she got away with this shit all the way till now.
Well, she don't do it no more.
And that's why she could talk about it.
Yeah.
She probably living in Las Vegas right now.
Nah.
You know it's legal out there.
It is legal out there. Nah, she passed her cell date, unfortunately.